What does devil worshipping and melting bodies have to do with one another? I don't know. Let's find out. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to day 21 here on the 31 Days of Horror. I am your host Mood616 and thank you once again for stopping in, guys. Yeah, day 21 is here and the devil's reign is upon us. Yes, that's right. I got one here again from the 70s, from 1977. And this is a film that's been in my collection for way too long. I have no idea why I never popped this one in. It just kind of kept eluding me, I guess. Just kept getting further and further in that to watch pile. But it's such a shame, man. I hadn't, popped this one in before, so. But of course, this one's from 1977, released by Dark Sky Films, and it is called, yes, The Devil's Reign. Yeah, this one right here is starring a lot of interesting people. Also directed by Robert Fust. He directed The Abominable Dr. Fives and the sequel also. And then he just did a lot of TV stuff, really. So, but yeah, this one right here is starring William Shatner, Ernest Borgnine. Has a brief appearance by John Travolta. It's also got Tom Skerritt in it. Among faces, there's a lot of recognizable faces in this one. So, but getting into the plot of this one, it basically, the story is, it's about a satanic priest by the name of Corbus, played by Ernest Borgnine. He's basically trying to retrieve a satanic cult book that has all the names of the damned people that he's accumulated over the last 300 years. The thing is, it's actually in this family's possession, the Preston family. It's been in the possession for a long time, and he's basically trying to do whatever he can to retrieve this book because it contains powers that he needs to, take his reign on the world and stuff like that. But basically, the Preston family's in its way. William Shatner's character goes to basically confronts Corbus with this, and Corbus does something very drastic about that, and in steps his younger brother Tom, played by Tom Skerritt, however you want to say his name. But now it's up to him and an occult expert to basically kind of save the day and release all the souls of the damned that are locked inside like this kind of this satanic vault, kind of this huge, almost like this huge casing or this huge bottle, before they're damned for eternity, and before Corbus has a chance to do his reign on the world. And yeah, so that's basically the premise of the film. Now, my thoughts on this one. Holy fucking shit. This movie is fun as hell. It's so much fun. First off, I'll start with the script. Now, this movie does not take itself serious at all because it has a really muffled and ridiculous script to the film. Now, the film opens up in the middle of a scene. It's one of those type of films where it just gets right into it. It's like, it feels like you're right in the middle of something and you're kind of going, did I miss something already? And it has a fantastic opening scene involving a melting person, William Shatner's younger brother, who is, melting and stuff. And it kind of sets the stage for this whole kind of wonky series of events that happen in the film. It's a really interesting script. Then you got, Shatner, he goes to confront the priest and stuff. And you're kind of going, okay, what the hell is really kind of going on here? And it takes about a halfway or 2/3 in the film to have this flashback to the 17th century or whatever it is to finally understand, because it finally tells you what the motivations are of the satanic priest and stuff. So up until then, it's just like a lot of these really quirky characters and weird things are happening. The script feels very muffled and all over the place, but it's a lot of fun because all the characters are super fun. William Shatner's character, of course, he's in the film for a little bit of it anyways. He's a lot of fun. His acting's actually really good. It had me cracking up. He's super serious, but at the same time, it's like it's hard to take him serious because of what he's trying to accomplish and stuff. Ernest Borgnine really does steal the show in this. He plays the satanic priest, and it's just so much fun. As you can see, there's a picture of him as he after he turns into a demon on the menu behind me. Yes, that does happen. There's a scene in the film where he's given a speech to all these, or he's given a monologue to the damned, and he just instantly turns into this, and I bursted out fucking laughing because it's so much fun to watch, because it's just ridiculous that he turns into this this ridiculous looking demon and stuff, and it's so much fun. But yeah, the performances in this film is really what kind of sells it. It just, you can't take a film like this serious, because it definitely wasn't taken serious when they were doing this film. Hence, leading into the third act of this film, it's so ridiculously done and over the top. Like, I wish I could. I don't want to give anything away, but the end scene of this movie has so much melting bodies and just ridiculousness going on. It's worth the watch to watch this one. It runs about 86 minutes and it's super quick. Like I said, it gets right into the film. It's all muffled and stuff, but there's so much funness and going on in this film that you can't help but like it. Fun characters, fun setting, cheesy effects that are going on throughout the film. There's even parts in this film when Shatner first shows up to confront Corbus. It kind of feels like a Western type feel, and it's really kind of off-putting at first. You're like, what the hell is this kind of going on? And it kind of switches into this, not really gothic type feel, but this really kind of 70s occult type film with really cheesy effects. But it's just so much fun overall. Definitely not a great film. It really does suffer from those the muffled script and stuff like that, but awesome film. I really enjoyed this one. If I had to rate this one, I'm going to give it about a 7.5 out of 10. Not really a whole lot more to say about it. I don't really want to give anything away, but this is definitely the first time I've ever seen a satanic type film, cult film with melting bodies in it. I will say that I've never seen that before. So the effects are just so much fucking fun, man. I've just had a blast with this film. It's it is too bad that Travolta, I guess, it's like a really early appearance for him in a film. He's not really in the film a whole lot. That's pretty much what you get, the eyeless wonders. And that's one thing I did like about the film. When Corbus takes your soul, you're eyeless after he takes your eyes and you become soulless and stuff. But I like that whole premise, because that's the whole myth behind your eyes, or your soul stored in your eyes and stuff. And I really like that, how they utilize that too, because they did. The soulless and the damned, they look creepy as shit in this film, I have to say. Yeah, fun film, really cool soundtrack. The music definitely did fit in the film, and I really enjoyed that. So The Devil's Rain, highly recommend this one. If you're a fan of 70s cult films or 70s films in general, you got to check this one out. Like I said, it's not to be taken serious. It's kind of ridiculous at times and almost stupid in parts, but the performances are enough to keep you on your feet watching this one, or on your toes. The occult expert in this film, Eddie, played by Eddie Albert, man, fuck is he ever cracking me up, man. There's a scene where they're literally holding the book, him and Tom Skerritt. I'm so bad with names. And the conversation that ensues from that is just enough for the admission in this one, man. It's just had me cracking up. It's just so ridiculous. But The Devil's Rain, super fun film. Definitely give it a shot, and that's going to do it for day 21. I'm done rambling on here. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in day 22, which is tomorrow. Peace out, homies.